Okay, so question time. What do we like to splurge on? Megan, I like to splurge on art stuff. I bought this origami book one time. I went running all over Bloomington, Edina, Eden Prairie looking for one, and I found it, and it was pretty cheap. The paper cost more than the book. Haley, I'm going to say thank you for Forever the Sickest Kids because I am addicted to them, but also you're welcome for teaching you the awesome music of Linden. Yeah! Okay, they're from Menominee, Wisconsin. You should probably check them out. They're really cool. It's they have a MySpace, myspace.com/Linden probably because their band name is Linden. But it's these two girls, and then now they have some guys in the band too. And anyways, and they're really cute, and they have this really catchy music, and they have this song called Attached, and I was like obsessed with it like forever. I don't know why, it was just really catchy. We listened to that song like 60 times. Not even joking you. Also I wanted to say that I'm used to being the loser. I can't remember who said it, that I was a loser, but I'm used to being the loser, so ha. Joke's on you. Kelsey wants to know her favorite beverage. My favorite beverage is a dessert. Dang it. Kelsey wants to know her favorite dessert. My favorite dessert would probably be banana cream pie. I think it's delicious. But I really like Dove chocolate. I was making my video, like I was editing it and stuff, and I realized that some of my clips didn't work. So this is what didn't work. Haley asked what we missed about high school. I have to agree with Kelsey. I miss our road trips. Those were so much fun. And the locker thing was amazing. I'll have to try and find a picture because that'd be awesome. Because then you can all see what we're ranting and raving about. Caitlin asked, what do we do before bed? I don't really have any like strict order of things. I just kind of, because usually I go to bed from like either 10 a.m. or I usually go to bed from 10 p.m. or 4 in the morning, somewhere in between there. My sleep schedule's kind of whack, so pretty much I put on my pajamas, go brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I'm ready to go to bed whenever I actually get tired. Oh, favorite beverage, I forgot. I really like Kool-Aid. I don't know why people say you grow out, like, why do you still drink Kool-Aid? I'm sorry, does it say on the package, like, only for people under 18? Or under 12 for that matter? I don't think it does, so I still drink it because I think it's delicious. And my favorite is black cherry. Okay. Megan and Caitlin getting pulled over. This is one of the funniest stories in the world. I can't believe they didn't tell this story, so I'm going to tell this story. Okay, one time we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it wasn't really late at night. I think it was only like 11 o'clock at nighttime. Well, obviously since it's nighttime, B-dubs kind of smells like liquor, not like overwhelming, but there is a bar in there, so you never know. So anyway, we're driving home. I wasn't driving, thank goodness, because obviously I've never gotten pulled over. But all of a sudden, we're driving, la la la. Caitlin's driving next to us, la la la. And all of a sudden, we see this cop, and Megan's like, oh no! She didn't exactly say, oh no, but you know what I'm saying. She said, oh no. And so, like, she, like, brakes, because she's going kind of fast. And Caitlin brakes, too. She's like, oh, man. And it was dark time, so it was really hard to see him, and he was really well hidden. That is the best hidden cop I've ever seen in my entire life. So he follows us, of course. But, like, he doesn't turn his lights on or anything, and we were like, okay, this is kind of weird. He's just following us. I was like, Megan, like, take a back road and see if he follows us. Because if he does turn on the back road, then we know we're in trouble. And if he doesn't follow us, then we know we're fine. And we were going the same speed as Caitlin, so if he got us, he had to get her. But if she stayed on the highway, he'd go after her. Like, we didn't know what he was doing. So we, like, turn off the road. We take this county road, and he turns after us. And we were like, are you kidding me? And so Megan's freaking out, and we're just waiting because we know he's going to pull us over. And, it was, the most intense moments ever. His lights turn on, and we're just like, great. So then we pulled over, and he, like, Megan pulls over to the side of the road. There's, like, this dead animal there. And I'm like, Rose, Megan, you parked on top of the dead animal. Like, pull forward. And she's like, no, Emily. She's like, oh, my gosh, she's going to think I'm, like, trying to run away or something. And I was just like, no, Megan, like, it's nasty. And it smelled gross. I don't even know how to describe it, but it smelled gross. And so The cop comes out. He's like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" We're like, "Good." And he's like, he looks in the cart and he like smells around and he's like, "Have you ladies been drinking tonight?" Okay, none of us are 21. We don't even drink anyways. Like, we're not party people. Like, we just don't drink. And so we're like, "No." And Megan's like freaking out. She's like shaking. And he's like looking in the car and he's like, "Something smells." And he's like, he looks at me and he's like, "Have you been drinking?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Where were you from?" "Buffalo Wild Wings." Duh. And he was just like, "Are you sure?" And he like kept nailing us. And he looks like in Megan's eyes to see if she's been drinking. I don't know. And I was like, he's like, "I smell something." And I was like, "Well, we are on top of a dead animal." And he's like, "I did see that." And I was like, "Okay, just point it out." And I'm not generally rude to cops because I respect the law. But he was just getting on my nerves. He made us park on top of a dead animal, which means like my feet were probably like above it. Oh, on the car. It's gross. And I don't even know what it was. But, and then he like Megan do the whole finger thing and stuff. Oh yeah, so anyway. So then I'd called Caitlin before he pulled us over. I was like, "Caitlin, oh my gosh, the cop followed us. Like, oh my goodness." And she's like, "Are you guys okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the cop is coming after us." And he's like, "That other car, they were going the same speed as you, right?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he's just like, "Well," he's like, "I've called dispatch and they're sending another car after that one because they're going to get pulled over too." And we were just like, "Oh my gosh," because we really weren't that far away from where Caitlin lives. So like, how far would he have followed them? Like, oh my gosh. It's kind of nervous. And then, so la la la, he didn't give us a ticket, shocker. And then, we left. And then as soon as, like, he left, I called Caitlin. I was like, "Caitlin, oh my gosh, are you home?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm just about in my neighborhood." I was like, "Oh my gosh, Caitlin, they're sending another car after you." And she's like, "Nuh-uh." And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, I saw a cop, but then I turned into my neighborhood and he left." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, that's really scary." I don't know. It was an interesting story and definitely one of the top 10 scariest moments with the girls, so I can't believe I didn't tell you that story. But yeah, that's about it. I'll say goodbye with my koala bear. This koala bear my best friend gave me. She gave him to me for my birthday present. I still have him, so I don't know if she watches this. Probably not, but she does. I still have the koala bear you gave me in 5th grade. Elementary. Oh, I just know what school it's from. I let it out. But yeah, I'll probably talk to you guys later next Monday. Woo! Yeah. Bye!